faced a situation when you had to decide what's best for you, even when there was no one around to guide you? Well, trust me on this, I have faced this kind of situation. And with this, I got to learn a very crucial and important lesson in my life. Independence comes with responsibility. And I'm sure that this should be a learning lesson for everyone as well. So today, I want to share with you my story of growing up as a single child of two parents. My mother works in the healthcare education sector and my father works in engineering. While me and my mother stay together, my father has to live in a different place for his job. When I was younger, especially up until standard 3 or 4th, my mother was a housewife and she didn't really go outside for work. She completely focused on me and my studies, and back then, I was entirely dependent on her. She would help me with everything, starting from my schoolwork to all the other activities I did. I didn't have to worry much about managing things on my own, but that changed when she started working outside. Suddenly, I had to learn how to manage my studies, my responsibilities, and a lot of other things independently. At first, I was excited. It felt like I had all this freedom. No one to constantly tell me what to do. I could watch TV, play games on the mobile, or enjoy my time without anyone interrupting me. I had the freedom to choose and it felt amazing. But as I stayed alone during the day, relying on help from the maids and calls from my mother, I started realizing something important. I had a choice to make. My parents, even though they were busy with their work, always provided me with everything I needed. They gave me all the resources like mobile phone, tablet, TV and internet. But at the same time, they trusted me to make good decisions and make better use of the resources which they provided me. They guided me before they left for work, always reminding me to balance between my studies and other activities. Still, I had the freedom to decide how to use my time. I was also very fortunate to be enrolled into good schools with amazing teachers and friends. My school and the teachers have played an important role in shaping me into a better person. With this extra support, I felt like I was never truly alone in my journey. But however, it was easy to get distracted, especially at first. Playing games on the phone, watching reels and random videos, and spending time on YouTube. These were fun, but deep down, I knew that this wasn't the best way to spend my time. Then around class 6th or 7th, something clicked inside my mind. I started to rethink how I was living. I realized that my life is a gift and I want to make the most of it. I even realized that I wanted to make this most, and I began to understand that I have to take charge of my future and not just depend on my parents and teachers to guide me every step of the way. With this realization, I made a decision. I would use the opportunities and resources I had to build a better future for myself. Soon after then, I started focusing more on studies, and instead of watching random videos, I started to watch educational content like documentaries about histories, science and discoveries. I understood that independence comes with responsibility. Just because my parents weren't around all the time didn't mean that I couldn't make good choices. In fact, it gave me a chance to prove to myself that I could shape my life in a positive way, even without someone watching over me. Now, I am proud of the balance I have found. I have learned to enjoy my freedom alongside with focusing on what's important. My studies, my future, and the kind of person I want to become. And then, again, I realized that my life is precious and I want to make the most of it. And even if my life is precious, I want to use this gift to gain knowledge, to grow, and to contribute positively to this world. So to all the kids like me whose parents may be busy or working hard in their careers, I wanted to say this: we are not alone. We have been given tools, freedom and trust, and it's up to us how we utilize them and use them wisely. Independence doesn't mean that we are on our own. It means that we have the power to shape our lives with positivity. And in my opinion, that's indeed a very beautiful thing. Thank you all for your kind attention. Signing off.